how did generally crypto change your life?
I think, well, it's you can see it in different ways, but as I say, for me, it's mainly that today that connection that I have with my community. F1 is a platform which, you know, we are seen by billions of people. We've got I've got millions of supporters that supports me weekend after weekend, and as I say, there is a certain amount of things that I can do to connect with them and sort of give them back with all the support they are giving me. So yeah, through these NFTs, through these fan tokens, finding ways of I have a lot of people buying merch, etc. Like making them win merch. Thanks to that, that's a bit the way that I feel I can give them back in the best possible way.
And as well, with your NFTs, there is, if you redeem the merch or like meet
That's
and
what
greet
we
with
tried.
you, they are burned. Why was there such decision not to keep those NFTs?
It was, as I say, it's all about experiences, and at some points you gotta try, you gotta try things out and see how the feedback is received. It's mainly about the experience to the fans and how they're finding it. And I thought for these first drops, as I say, we've done 2. I thought we'll give that opportunities to the fan to either stick with their NFTs or redeem them with my own merch. And we actually, so we released 350 NFTs in the first drop. We made 3 special NFTs which were redeemable for exclusive experience in the F1 paddock. Another one with a race-worn helmet from Baku, and there was another helmet attached to redeemable on the third one. And I just thought I wanted to give that options available, and then after it's up to the fan to decide what they want to do with it.
Yeah, that's really cool. And as well,
would you do it again, or
what do you mean?
What would you prefer personally?
To have NFT again?
In terms, like, if I got to do a drop, what's your personal opinion about it?
I think it should be some kind of digital, so people keep NFTs as well, like it's proof that they have it, because that's the whole idea of NFTs. Yeah. And then they as well redeem like the physical scene or experience. So I think you should keep it.
Okay, well, it's good. Yeah. Good to have some feedback. And
do you have a dream?
A dream? Well, my dream is to be a F1 world champion. That's that has been my dream since. Since I'm a child. I'm born in a very petrol-head family, and my granddad was a racer, my grandma was a racer, my dad was racing. I have 4 brothers and 3 of them race, so I kind of born in this environment, and I watched Formula 1 since I could barely speak, I think, at the time when I started watching these races. And I've tried go-kart at 6 years old. And from that, first lap I've done, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do in my life. And when I do something, it's to be the best. Otherwise, I'm not interested in taking part of it. And that's, definitely my goal. And then, the motivation I get every day, every morning. And that's what I want to achieve in Formula 1.
And what are your biggest challenges as a Formula 1 driver?
Biggest challenges? There are challenges everywhere in life, right? But in the sport, it's I will say F1 itself is a challenging sport in terms of competition. If you compare to tennis, for example, you got a full team around you. Once you get on that court, it's up to you to perform. You got your racket, your ball, and then you're face to face with your opponents. In Formula 1, you have the performance point of view. A lot is driven from the car performance that you got, and it's a constant race of development in terms of trying to improve the car to allow you to be fighting at the front. And sometimes it can be a bit painful when the car is not performing as good as you like, but then it's all teamwork to make that product better and to make that package better. So there's a lot of development going on in Formula 1. I think what's challenging is obviously all the, we got 23 races everywhere around the world, all continents, jet lag, a lot of time spent in airports, etc., which makes it quite tiring, and just not a lot of time for personal life. But you know, all these sacrifices for me make sense. I will not change it for anything, and you know, I'm not complaining about it. My family might complain that they don't see me enough and only once every 6 months, but then that's the life I want, and that's what I want to do, you know, in my life. So.
Yeah, that's the price you pay for the achievement of your dream.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's, you know, I'm in a position where initially it was a dream as a kid, and the sacrifices from my family, all the sponsors, everybody that supported me throughout this journey put me in a position that I'm able to, obviously with the results and the performance that I've put in, but in a position, you know, to fight and to work towards my dream. And I think that's something pretty amazing when you wake up every morning and you know what's your purpose. And you know, I've understood that from the age of 9 years old. And I was very lucky because I see people around me still at 27 today that they still didn't figure out what they want to do in their life. And that's something pretty amazing. And yeah, I've won in Formula 1, but what I really want to achieve is getting a championship.
What will be your next like mission, your dream after you achieve and become the winner?
Well, to get a second championship. You know, that's the target is to be champion, is to stay champion as long as possible. I think, you know, I see different phases of my life, and right now I'm 27. As I said, I'm 100% focused on Formula 1 and becoming world champion. I know there will be a day where my F1 career will be over. That will probably be quite shocking in terms of days that I will have available to do other stuff. And I'm someone that is very curious, and I love business oriented, and there is a lot of different you know, sort of environments that I like to explore, which are not available at the moment because of the limited time that I have outside of the racing. But this is a question for later. I don't need to think about it for now, and yeah, I'm just first let's focus on the championship.
Would you launch a fund or any crypto business in future after your retirement from racing career?
Yeah,
did you consider something like that?
Yeah, it's I'm full of ideas, but as much as I like ideas, I prefer, you know, proper actions. And when you do concrete and actual things. So at the moment, I know that I have a certain time available. I'm trying to use this time in the best way I can, and have my input on the in crypto as much as I can. But I know in the future there will be more project, there will be more involvement from my side once the time comes. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us and your experience with crypto as well, and wish you good luck for the next races in Australia and the next ones, and wish you finally the achievement of your main dream.
Thank you very much.